This video has been all over my feed, and this woman is saying she understands why black men don't date black women anymore. But let's talk about actually what's being said and why people are reacting this way.
I'm sorry, but I see why black men aren't dating black women anymore. I really do. I mean, the maturity level speaks for itself. Most black women stop maturing at the age of 12. I'm sorry, they do. And y'all want to be like, oh, we're the most educated. Not no more, boo. Check the stats. Asians are 77% more educated. Whites are 54%. Oh, and then they go, oh, no. We mean within our demographic, we're more educated than the black man. But they still make more than you. So it doesn't matter. You can keep your certification to Albies or whatever the hell you're certified for. Nobody gives a damn. But again, that's not true no more. That's actually not true no more. Y'all are not the most educated group. So now what's your argument? But for being just straight B words. Because I'm sitting here and one of my favorite YouTubers posted, not YouTubers, Instagram people, TikTok, I don't know what he is. He's everywhere. But he posted a video about this woman, and she was talking about she was waiting on her husband to be a bad guy so she can leave him. And then she goes on to say, actually, women, he don't got to be a bad guy for him to leave him. If you're just not happy, you should just leave. I'm like, are y'all serious? And so now I hate him because my algorithm went straight to that. Then I see a black girl in the car crying, talking about how being a wife, she lost herself, and being a wife, you can't be who you are. I'm like, well, who are you? What do you want to do? What can you do outside of your marriage that you can't do inside your marriage besides be a 304? That's pretty much it. And then those of you black women that are married, you guys are the lowest. You guys have the lowest marriage rate in the world. So for those of you complaining and saying, oh, I don't want to be married no more, girl, you know how rare it actually is to be a black woman and to be married? I'm not saying that's should be your life goals, but to actually achieve it instead of this dumbass education stuff y'all keep talking about, you know what I mean? Y'all need to wake up and see this. You know what I mean? It's like y'all are online crying to us who we really don't care. We just make fun of y'all. That's it. We don't care. So y'all come online. Imagine you're at home and you see your husband online crying, talking about how much he hates you and hate being married to you. You'd be like, why would you do that? And it's the same thing. Why would you come on here and tell us this? Go tell him, or even make the video and just send it secretly to him so he can know how you feel. Why would you come on here and tell us this? It doesn't make any sense. So now that my algorithm's messed up, I'm just like, you black women, the mindset, again, 12 to 14 years old, because why? What do you mean you don't want to be married? And then you got the ones on here like, oh, you can't convince me to have a child. Girl, nobody will have kids with you.
All right, there are a few things about this, context about it. It's not what's being said, it's how it's being said. The delivery of it is pretty much a little bit of fed up, a little bit of anger within what she is stating at the moment. She's like, why are you guys on the internet complaining about this? And why are you guys boasting about your education? I understand that, right? Not a lot of other ethnicity literally boast about their education level against their own significant others or their own race. They don't do that. I don't see that happening often. Like literally, I've seen white couples, a husband literally didn't go to school at all, didn't go to college or anything like that, just graduated high school, went straight to work. Whereas the wife literally gone through college, everything about that, but you don't hear them speak about that. All they say is like, my husband is a blue collar husband, and they go to work and that's it. They don't belittle it. They don't say I'm too intelligent or anything. It's just an example. I can see where she's coming from in the fed up sense of it. It's not like I am supporting what she's saying completely, because that's not it. I'm understanding, because we got to understand it. It's like that delivery itself, it's what it comes at. That frustration itself is where it comes at, because her as a black woman is seeing this and being like, what the heck are you guys doing? Because you guys are not setting a proper example for the next generation, because now you guys are stating all this and posting everything online, and this is how it is. So why would she be happy about that, right? So her tone is almost fed up with it. Like she's fed up with hearing it. Although she said now our algorithm is all messed up because of that. Well, girl, you better go type in something, some random stuff, some anime stuff or anything like that, and get your algorithm back, because it's going to keep going, because you're going to see that you're going to go. Usually it's the smallest group that makes the loudest noise. And unfortunately, it's not all black women that does that. And I know my friend that's married, right now, and his wife don't do that. She's the most loving, respectful, and loyal person you ever meet, and she is a gangster. Literally looked at her. I'm like, yep. My friend found one. My friend found a good one, like that. Like it's so she's so graceful. She's feminine with herself, and she understands what it is. But also, she don't take no joke. She don't take no BS, and that's sweet. Like I enjoy that. Like every time I get to see them together, it's just like it's so sweet and everything about that. But yeah, let's talk about the pain itself also in this instance. When you look at things of that like that, when you experience stuff like that, when you're around things like that, you are going to feel kind of a resentment. If you're a self-aware person, if you understand things, your surrounding, understand what's going on around you, you will feel some type of way. You will feel some type of anger because it's the example that you're setting that's not okay, right? It's not good. Maybe when she's talking about it, she's probably not in where she wants to be right now. Maybe she's finding a husband and everything like that. But it comes to a point where it's just like when it's her turn now to find a husband or anything like that, she maybe want to marry the black man. But guess what? She can't do that because all the black men are going and dating some elsewhere and out of their own race and dating someone else. Whoever you want to date, whoever makes you happy, just be happy. But for her, she's saying she has to fight a stereotype. She has to fight an uphill because now the first impression of her is the fact that like a black man might see that kind of stuff. Like she's not emotionally mature enough, and she's like she stated, she's done at a 12, 13-year-old level. Her mindsets, her mentality, and stuff like that. And I get that, and I understand that. It's tough talking to someone who aren't in pair with you like that, who aren't emotionally intelligent like you like that. Like it's tough and to see that. And there's a level of frustration like that. If you guys can see eye to eye, if you guys are bumping constantly, it won't go work out, do it? Relationship won't work out. It'll just be a mess. But I do understand where she's coming from in that pain and that anger, because if they're doing it, especially even women that are already in a marriage and they're doing that, it's very frustrating for her. She's literally stating her frustration. You can hear it through her voice. So I do understand that. I genuinely do. But one of the things I want to say, like, this is my final point. It's both gender, black men and black women. It just seems like both of them are just tired of each other. It just seems like every now and then there's someone saying something about the opposite sex. It's seriously, it's part of it. Black men says they're fed up. Black women says they're fed up. All of it, they're constantly bickering, and that's not good for both sides, right? It just doesn't make sense at all to be constantly putting down each other. It doesn't make sense, because why would a black man say, "Oh no, I don't want to date a black woman because she's black and then she's loud, obnoxious, she's this, she's ghetto, she's this," like that, like go all of that. All of a sudden, oh yeah, let me go date Becky with a good hair. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit doesn't sound right either. But then at the same time, either like a black woman came like, "Hey, he ain't shit. You know, he ain't shit. He ain't got money. He ain't got this. He ain't got." Like, I understand both sides of things, right? Both of y'all cannot be, both sides cannot say and clash with each other constantly. Because guess what? White women are not doing the same thing. They're not echoing the same thing online like that. They're echoing about dating culture and sense. They're not pinpointing one specific race or gender. But what I see in the black community is like we're pinpointing literally to each other. It's like, you did me wrong, you did me wrong, you did me wrong, you did me wrong. And it goes on and ever. It doesn't make sense. I don't think it warranted. There's no way you will forever honestly get along if this continues, because it's both sides bickering back and forth. We got to do better. It's as simple as that. We got to do better. This isn't about choosing sides. This is about finding the truth somewhere in the middle. Somewhere, like literally separate the noises and let's work together so that way everybody can function and actually benefit from each other. Because you can have in one race, both gender constantly bumping head. It doesn't make sense. Nobody wins. Nobody wins except the other people.